Huh? Wait, is that the password?
No, that's not the password. Who's the poor bastard that's the concurrent viewer? Alright. Wait, can I just, like, see comments from here? No, I don't want
It
to.
says we're going live.
Alright, we're going live. Who's viewing? Can someone on the stream, can y'all hear alright? Can y'all hear my sick-ass voice?
Hold up, I gotta go to the stream.
What did you... Oh my god. Pay attention!
I'm just watching my,
Just, like, see comments from here. No, I don't want to.
It says we're going live. Alright, we're good.
Alright, we good.
Oh.
We Gucci.
We have no viewers.
Stop.
Who's the
What
one
is
of you
this?
that's not viewing?
I'm viewing.
It's probably
says
me.
we have no viewers.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
We don't have a phone to hold.
I have a better idea. There we go.
Are they still going? Goldie's offline. Oh no.
He's in invisible mode. What do you not know? He's supposed to be locked up in some
is this
random
this?
place.
Yeah! Yeah! Hell yeah! Corn!
You're fired.
Yeah! Yeah! Wow! Corn! Yuck!
Alrighty.
Fuck you!
We started over
Fuck
again?
you!
Or-
Wait!
Let's go.
Yuck! Yuck! Gross!
Oh, we-
Blech!
It's probably me. I'm playing Madden. Thanks, Chance. You the greatest.
Should we restart it again so we can have a good intro?
No, this is a... Wait! There's Diabolist. There's Two-Faced Bison. There's only one of you. Which one of you is lying?
Wait, what?
Two of you have comments in the chat. But one... Midland State is bad. Thanks. Hi, show. Not show. Yes, that show. I'm good at this. I'm a very professional host.
Midland State is bad.
There's 3 of you in the chat.
I don't want to argue with you, Bison. I just want
do
to
it. Fight.
I ain't gonna do it.
All right. Okay. So
Are we ready to get this stuff rolling?
We got 5 in here.
Y'all mind if
You
I
can
just
count?
brush my teeth with my loud electric toothbrush?
There's 5 in here. No, save that for the ASMR after show.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna mute my mic.
No, because we're about to go.
We're technically going right now.
Yeah, show. Diabolist. Okay, we're going. 3, 2, 1. Not Diabolist. God damn it. Okay. Hello! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your much beloved host, Tiebreaker, and literally no one else. It's a one-man show tonight.
Hey,
Shut up,
hey.
Showstopper. Oh yeah, Showstopper's here too. I let him out of the basement to be on the podcast. So, how about that conference championship where your favorite player came out on top and reigned supreme over the Big 12?
Who, Paris Austin?
No, your other favorite player. It's obvious, Brian Street.
You must be joking, right?
You. Welcome back to another episode of Showstopper Doesn't Understand Sarcasm.
I know what you mean. I was doing sarcasm back, you idiot.
That's not that wasn't sarcasm. Get it right.
You, sir, confuse me.
Welcome to our amazing train wreck that is the start of our stream. Anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
I got the stats since, our stats man disappeared.
Yep, our stats.
So,
here's with the stats for the 2019 Big 12 championship game.
Alright, yeah, I got it. Midland State put up 23 points to Yuba. Yuba won the game 35-23, and Bryan Street did not win the game. Yuba did not win them the game. Dexter Whiteside, Midland State's quarterback, won Yuba the game. He threw 4 interceptions. How do you do that in the conference championship? That is some Johnny Manziel stuff right there. But here's Brian Street's stats. He put up 26 completions on 32 attempts, 207 yards, 1 touchdown. He was 81% passer completion. Then you got Jermaine Chapman with 72 yards on 17 attempts. And I just don't. This game was frustrating to watch. I thought Midland had it in the bag. I don't know. How was your opinions about this game, tiebreaker?
I thought that I actually was really hopeful about it. Like, okay, cool. We finally have a new team in this conference, in the conference championships and stuff. And then it all went downhill. There was no real sort of. It was just a sloppy mess all around. There was.
I wouldn't say that.
I had a whirlwind of emotions going.
I would put like almost all the blame on Dexter Whiteside.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is you expect the conference championship to feature 2 of the best quarterbacks in the conference, and it just didn't. It just came out and he blew it. His defense was giving him all the chances in the world, and he could not capitalize it if his life depended on it. It's whew.
I had a whirlwind of emotions, Both defenses were shutting each other out. I was like, all right, we're going to halftime. I was like, I could actually win pick 'em. And then the fourth quarter happened. Dexter Whiteside happened. Now I hate Midland State, even though I'm an Odessa fan. I still have respect for them. Now I don't. They screwed me over. Dexter Whiteside did. I'm just frustrated at that. I chose them to win at the beginning of the season, and this is how they repay me. Dallas, would you like to do Midland State stats?
Midland State stats. I don't know. This is painful.
Speed run, get it over with.
So they had the biggest thing that I look at is that they outgained Broken Arrow by over 120 yards. 451 total yards for them. 343 came through the air. But I mean, you look at the turnover differential. 4 turnovers for Midland State. All were interceptions by Whiteside to none from Broken Arrow. I mean, like, you can outgain a team by a lot, but like a turnover differential that bad, it's just not going to work. So I think I hate to say that like one person did it because it's clearly not, but like I think this is one of the few scenarios where Whiteside is the sole reason the Mustangs lost this game. Because I think if he only throws like 1 or 2 picks, I think Midland wins this game.
Yeah.
Don't you just love the audience?
What do they do?
Because, I was talking to them, and they are correcting my English. I'm trying to multitask here. And this is how they repay me? I will talk about you, Johnny Manziel. All right, now, let's get to the major awards, which I will cry about.
This is going to be fun.
Oh, this is going to be rich. This will be rich.
Should have stopped.
My pride.
Let it rip. Go for it.
All right, hold up. Let me just get a moment of. Okay. Brian Street won the Heisman. My boys, AJ Turner finished second. My other boy, Matovich, finished fourth. And my other boy, Harkless Blair, finished fifth. I have faith in them to do one job. One job is all I ask for. I just don't know. I am not happy about this. All right, hold on. Let me get to the season awards before we get to the bowl stats.
Yep, keep it going because we have, all the other.
Hold up, I was pulling it up.
We have all the other awards that
All right, Brian Street won the Heisman Trophy, and he won the Maxwell. He won the Walter Camp Award. B. Haas won the Chuck Bernack Award. I don't know how to pronounce that. Brian Street won the Davy O'Brien Award. Jonathan Sunday, I think that's how you say it, won the Outland Trophy. He also won the Remington Trophy. Price Greer won the Vittorio Lombardi Award. I think that's all. Now, wait, hold up. Yeah. Chandler won the Jim Thorpe Award. Beauchamp won
the Groza.
Yes, that award. This is hard doing it, trying to go by. I think that's all we have.
I mean, the craziest thing about Brian Street is that he called it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that is ballsy to call it.
That's the crazy thing is the dude called it.
Like at the beginning of the season.
Called it at the beginning of the year. That is. Whew.
And like heading into conference play, he wasn't really like a contender after that. It got that Utah game. It wasn't looking like he's like, yeah, this is just another dude who thinks he's a big shot. But
and Jay Lockhead out of McAllen won the Linebacker of the Year award. All right, now that's all the awards for you.
Are you sure there?
My pride is hurt.
You sure there wasn't some more awards that Brian Street took away, or?
Which one? We talking individual or All American?
All right, so now let's not worry about All Americans.
Let's not dwell on this.
Let's not dwell on this any further. I don't want to
get onto the meat. Get onto the meat and potatoes of this.
Yep.
Now let's get to the bowl matchups.
The Nicorino, it's your cousin. Let's go bowling. So first up we got Shreveport and Northern Illinois. I got Shreveport in this one. It's Northern Illinois. It's a MAC team. I know everyone's always big on MACtion, but they aren't gonna pull it off. There's no way.
Yeah, I think Shreveport can handle. I don't really see NIU making any big noise in this game.
On the arm of the freshman All-American Laduca. Not Laduca, Canatella.
Canatella. Laduca is dead.
Laduca was mysteriously disappeared after he graduated.
Any other thoughts on this one?
I feel like, yeah,
I think Shreveport's defense will shut down NIU, and the offense will do more than enough to secure the win.
Yeah, this is
as Golden Eric said that this is going to be a defensive battle, which I agree with. But I trust Shreveport's running game more, and I trust their defense. They got screwed over by the refs against Broken Arrow. Sorry, go on.
They got screwed. You gotta throw that one in there. I mean, they did, but
let me just mourn my pride today. All right.
Yeah, we do have a show to do, so let's move on. What was the next game?
Next game is the battle of the highlighters, Denver Tech and Oregon.
Part 2.
Oh boy, how the mighty have fallen. My comments from the beginning
it's so weird seeing Denver Tech with a double-digit rank.
Like a fine wine. My predictions from the beginning of the year, like a fine wine, a fine Italian wine.
I'd say it aged like a cheap wine, but yeah, I suppose that you're right.
Yeah, I said they'd fall off. You all called me crazy. They finished 1-3. Last 4 games, 1-3. Missed the conference championship. Beautiful. So obviously I have Denver Tech in this one. I think they're going to fall off a cliff, not to the level of losing to Oregon.
I mean, a team that they already blew out this season. Yeah, like, nah, they're going to win.
Already obliterated, so I don't think
Now, before I do my analyzation, tiebreaker, I'm sorry.
Analysis?
Yes, analysis. It's been one of those days,
Oh,
but tiebreaker, I'm sorry.
I'm going back through editing this and making that my notification noise. That is, amazing. I'm definitely not milking this, you guys. I promise.
You won't get that more often, but I got Tech winning. They beat Oregon early on this season before their collapse, as tiebreaker would say, falling off a cliff. They beat Oregon 42-7. I know Denver Tech is heartbroken. Very. It's just, I still think they will win by more than 21 points. That's just my opinions on that. I just hope Tech doesn't. I just don't know. This season has been something else.
You're a broken man, Show.
I am. I'm not my normal self with today. All right, let's get on to the next
It's
game.
unanimous. We all have Tech.
Yep. Next game, Midland State at Oklahoma. I think
This is very.
there's one man in this podcast that's firmly able to talk about this. Showstopper, take it away.
Okay, we got my Oklahoma Sooners versus the Chokers on the other side of the field, Midland State. Oklahoma has. Don't look at the record. Don't look at the 6-6 and 4-5 in conference play. They played in the best conference. They played in the best conference, the Pac-16. Midland State choked the championship away. The defense.
You mean Dexter Whiteside did?
Yes, Dexter Whiteside. That is why I'm going with Boomer Sooner in this matchup here. You might call me a homer, but I do not trust Whiteside after what happened a few weeks ago. So we are going with the Oklahoma Sooners, the best Oklahoma team in the country.
No, Showstopper. Here's where I'm going to have to rebuke you here. You are a homer, and you are also an idiot. Midland State is going to cream Oklahoma. The difference between Broken Arrow and Oklahoma is that Broken Arrow actually has a decent defense. Oklahoma does not.
Hey, they got an A- rating. That's pretty good.
Midland State's offense is going to torch them. I don't see Oklahoma making it a game. Give me Midland State.
All right.
Tiebreaker, who do you have for this one? What's your opinions?
I have to. I hate to say, I have to agree with Batch. Showstopper, you're an idiot. Oklahoma is not going to get it.
I'm not Bash.
You aren't Bash. Diabolus. It's been a long day.
You just.
Long day.
Call me an idiot. All right, I see how my fellow
idiot.
co-hosts do.
Yeah. At least.
I just think that pick is dumb.
Yeah, that's a.
Boomer Sooner.
Show, I'm calling a spade a spade.
At least we are in Michigan.
Ah, that's harsh.
All right, let's get on to the next game before I go full Oklahoma mode.
All right, to avoid the words "yeehaw" exiting his mouth.
Next game.
McAllen at Southern Miss.
Oh my God, this is such a terrible game.
Does anyone have Southern Miss, like, unironically?
Like, actually, people have Southern Miss? No. Absolutely
Ooh.
not. McAllen is going to
I don't.
destroy the Golden Eagles.
I don't know. I don't know who I got with this game.
Anything other than like a 30-point plus blowout would be unacceptable.
Oh yeah.
I have faith. I have faith in the Golden Eagles. Southern Miss, but
Why? They're a 6-6 team from Conference.
Would you let me get to my point? I'm going with McAllen, the most disappointing team in the Big 12. they better enjoy the 9-4 season because they're going to fall to 6-6 next season. So that's just my opinions on that matter.
No, they're getting injected with the best linebacker recruit in the nation. Bias? What's that?
How about we just move on to another bowl game? This one's cut and dried. McAllen's gonna win.
Oh, obviously. Next, another cut and dry one. Nebraska State and Rutgers. It's Rutgers. It's the hot garbage of the Big 12. Not the Big 12, the Big 10. The other
Big 10.
one with the number that doesn't make sense.
This one I think is a little less cut and dried. I think Rutgers actually has a legitimate shot, but it's a small one, but I think that they have a little bit of a better chance of beating Nebraska State than Southern Miss does against McAllen. But I will still take the Prairie Dogs. But I do see Rutgers making it a game.
I really don't. Like, Rutgers is... It's Rutgers. John, it's been a long day. Cut me some slack.
It's been a long day for all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for me, Rutgers.
But
They have to hope that Ben Chinaski plays a bad game, because it has happened.
Oh, no. Speaking of Nebraska State, have you seen their new Twitter person? That Twitter is hilarious.
Their Twitter is amazing. They do win like the Twitter National Championship. Put
Their
that
meme
as a
game.
banner in Grand Island Municipal. Because we all know they can't raise any more banners in that stadium. Heyo.
And they threw some shots at me because I'm called a Shinovsky hater.
Duh, because you are. And you're wrong about it.
What, Shinovsky?
Yes.
How?
Have you?
What has he accomplished?
What has any other NSU quarterback accomplished?
He beat Denver Tech.
Willis saved them this season in the clutch moments. Who threw most of the game-winning touchdown passes? I think it was Willis, right?
Aren't you going to the worst team in the conference next year?
No. Not that I remember looking at the 4-year, how we're supposed to be looking.
Yes, because making
we got room to talk, Mr. McAllen.
Yeah.
You're losing your best players that y'all guys ever had in team history, and they're replacing it with some Canadian.
Hey, he'll infuse neolite maple syrup into that.
He will probably be redshirted his first year because he's not that good.
Ooh. Okay, moving on. Camu and Washington. Washington getting its, what is this, their third chance in 2 years to beat a Big 12 team? And I think they go on 12. They go on 3 this year against Big 12 teams. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, Camu is hot right now.
Yeah, Camu, they're hot. They're gonna come out. They're gonna come
Camu
out
is
swinging because they're gonna feel upset about being passed over for the Big 12 championships. They're gonna come out and they're just gonna lay out Washington. I don't expect.
Yeah, Camu's got something to prove, and I think they're the 1,000-degree knife, and Washington is that nice butter, you know.
If you quote
Camu's just gonna slice right.
I'm coming to you and breaking your ankles.
They're gonna slice through Washington. Give me Camu.
Yeah, obviously, I got Camu. I mean, anyone who has Washington hasn't seen. What was it? Was it like the kickoff game this season, or were they in the national championship? No. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, they haven't seen the previous times that they have played the Big 12 and come up short. So, yeah, give me Camu in this one. Pretty cut and dry.
Give me
Mike.
Give me Washington.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna take Washington.
This is how
I gotta
explain.
This is how you lose to a dog. This is how you pull O'Brien.
You can't be like
You
Dylan.
mean
do it.
Dylan?
Dylan. Yeah, this is how you pull it, Dylan, is making these
No,
picks.
I'm just joking. You know, I like to mess with the Camu fans out there. I really got Camu winning this all. Have you seen in the past few weeks? They got robbed by the opposite team, Midland State. Camu would have been a better team than what Midland State had. Camu has the best quarterback in the conference, in Jace Freeman. At least I would have said.
You think he's the best quarterback?
I
in the
think so.
conference? Like once Street leaves.
I think he already is the best.
All right. So,
As a sophomore.
going from now, before y'all get too heated again and start throwing hands. Now moving on to the Toilet Bowl. The two 5-7 teams.
Oh, I call it the
Little
Pity
Rock
Bowl. That's what I call
and
it, the Pity Bowl.
Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh in this one. No team won just by default. Neither of these two should be here. I think no one is going to watch this game. The only people that are going to be there are people with nothing better to do and a waste of money. And the score is going to be
Nah, the people who's going to be there is because, you know, they got free tickets on the corner. Like, free tickets if you want to come to the game.
Yeah, free tickets if you have nothing better to do for 3 hours.
Just think
team
about
that
it.
didn't go 2-6 in conference play. Give me Pittsburgh in this one.
Guys, just think about it. The loser of this game goes 5-8, and you know which team that's going to be? It's going to be Pittsburgh. Gunner Rivers.
Really? You think? Have you never heard that, like,
I got Gunner.
a 7-loss pit in the last week of the season is the most dangerous team in college football. West Virginia can tell you that. Penn State can tell you that. And Little Rock is about to learn it. Give me Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, I think Gunner Rivers is going to have 2 touchdown passes to Kenny Puck.
Give me the second best quarterback in the conference after Jace Freeman. Give me Gunner Rivers. You know, the conference record, don't look at that. You know, they won 3 out of conference
games. Don't look
games.
at the records. Don't look at the stats. Just trust me.
Just trust Gunner. Just trust Gunner. Don't look at anything else. Just trust me. Let's not
dwell on this one anymore. Let's go on to the next one.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Wait, hold up.
So disappointed.
Moving on.
We got.
I'm doing this. Moving on, we got Yuba and South Carolina, the Heisman runner-up and the Heisman.
The Sugar Bowl.
The Sugar Bowl. This is going to be a good one because we know both the main attractions in this game. They're going to come out and they're going to put on a show. I think that's without a doubt.
Show. What's your prediction? I'm going to save mine for last.
Why do I always gotta go first with most of them?
I'm the host. Mine goes last.
Okay. You know, I'll go first.
No, I got it. I'll suck it up. Give me South Carolina. Number 4, South Carolina. Give me the SEC champion.
Any reasoning?
Yes, I trust A.J. Turner more than I trust Streets. Give me South Carolina and the SEC speed. They are a better offense, better run, better total offense, better defense, better turnover differential. Give me South Carolina.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you.
That's not new.
Yes, because I'm, right most of the time. I'm gonna go Broken Arrow on this one.
I'm breaking a tie here.
Is the most dedicated, not the most dedicated, the most decorated quarterback probably in college football today. And yeah, I don't see. A.J. Turner will put up a good fight because he's going to be upset that he's the Heisman runner-up. Being second place is never fun, but I don't think he's enough to carry South Carolina over Broken Arrow. Give me Yuba in this one.
Okay, so I'm breaking a tie here, and I agree with Showstopper. I'm going to take South Carolina in this one.
Cool, so both y'all losing to Wrigley.
My reasoning behind this is that you look at South Carolina's rankings, they are like solid across the board. There isn't nothing that they're super elite in, except for their offense. I would say they're elite. They're like top 10 total offense. Their defense is a pretty, I wouldn't say they're opportunistic because they don't get a ton of turnovers, but they still perform well with pass defense, run defense. It's all good. But you look at Broken Arrow's stats, and they're like all over the place. Like some parts of their game are really good, and then other parts of their game are super lackluster, like their pass defense. I think the team with the most consistency is going to win, and I think that's the Gamecocks. Give me South Carolina.
Finally, one of y'all fools agreed with me today.
Broken Clock is right twice a day. Moving on to Ardmore and Kansas State, the American
I got a lot to say about this.
All right, I'll just let you take it over then.
This game. I want to preface this by saying that Ardmore does not. I just don't think they deserve to be here. I mean, you finished third place. How? Like, here's my gripe. Why is ACU not here? This would be a much better game with ACU. I think Ardmore is they're just so overrated. I don't know why they keep getting these nods in the pollsters to have them as the number 7 team in the nation. And I think it's just bad for them because it's setting them up for failure because Kansas State is like actually really good. I know Grayson Stanfield has been getting a lot more comfortable in the pocket. But I see Kansas State winning this game, and I kind of hope that they embarrass them. Just so that we can just put this to bed, because I don't like Ardmore being fakers. Put them where they belong. They do not belong in the top 10.
Oh yeah, Kansas is gonna shut them down. So yeah, give me Kansas in this one. I will.
Kansas State.
Yeah, give me Kansas State in this one. I know Ardmore, they're a decent team. They got probably their quarterback of the future, but I don't see it going down.
Kansas State's one of the best teams in the country. They breezed through the American this year, so.
I got Ardmore.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going
with the other best second Oklahoma team in the country. I seen enough of Ardmore more than Kansas State in the American. Ardmore has beaten ACU, and that's enough to prove to me that they can win games. So, I think if Hicks is playing in this game, then I got Ardmore. If he's not, I would say Kansas State. It's like one of those, depending on the Hicks situation.
Yeah.
So.
All right, now the big one: ACU and Arkansas. 2 Arkansas teams last met in almost a decade ago, over a decade ago. You got ACU and Arkansas. I got ACU for obvious reasons. Yes, they sort of fell off, but they're still ACU. They're still the second best team in the Big 12, probably. But yeah, give me ACU.
I mean, ACU just doesn't really fit here, being here. Like, this is going to be a massacre. I mean, I think that Arkansas might be able to exploit something, but they need to get super lucky to have that happen.
They need to,
ACU deserved a BCS bid way more than Ardmore did. ACU versus Kansas State would have been such a better game, and Ardmore versus Arkansas would have been a much better game. I mean, the people who select these bowls, I mean, like, come on, guys. Are you actually going to put in Ardmore over ACU?
Something sketch is going on, and I feel like that's...
I mean, these 2 games, you just flip around the 2 Big 12 teams, and you got 2 good games.
Yeah.
But just give me ACU. I don't think it'll be close.
Yeah. No, showstopper to cap it off.
I got ACU.
It's a miracle.
They should have been.
Choice.
I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm gonna let that one slide. You're in for a tough season next year, so
Of
I'm
course
gonna
you'll
let
let
you
it
have
slide.
your anger out.
Of course you'll let it slide. No one on your team is good enough to throw me out.
All right. So I got ACU winning, and I'll be right back.
All right, so now that the children have left and the actual smart analysts can get back to work, any closing thoughts on this bowl season?
I think the Big 12 is going to do pretty well.
Yeah.
I think that they have a lot of favorable matchups. I think the best games are going to be probably like just in terms of like good games that are close. Probably South Carolina and Broken Arrow. That one should be good. Washington, Camu.
Yeah.
Maybe Ardmore, Kansas State, but I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah. The games I'm definitely turning into are like Camu, Washington, Broken Arrow, South Carolina, and maybe Little Rock and Pittsburgh because it's going to be on like at 2 a.m. when nothing else is on. So sort of like by default
Like
you tune in.
I'd probably watch NIU and Shreveport as well. That one looks like it
Yeah.
should be a pretty good game.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of like the small schools duking it out in bowl games. I think
Rutgers, Nebraska State might low-key be a good game too.
that's going to fly under the radar for a lot of people, and I think rightfully so. I mean, Rutgers hasn't done anything in a long time, so. And final closing thought before we shut her down for the night. That pick of Wrigley on the bowl picks, 10 out of 10.
I don't
Yeah.
think he'll beat only one person this time.
Yeah, Wrigley's taking a couple people down with him. Mostly because me and him have like practically almost identical picks, except he picked Rutgers.
I just hope that Dylan loses again for memes
I really want Dylan to lose again.
to get a narrative going.
To go from top 10 rivalries of all time, Dylan and I keep wanting to call him Snooki, but it's not Wrigley. Dylan and Wrigley, top 10 anime rivalries of all time. Well, that'll just about wrap it up for us for all my great compatriots here at the Golden Game Day podcast, to our sports writer, Bison, and Sharpie, my amazing co-host Diabolus, the Make-A-Wish kid we let make picks for some reason, and Showstopper, and of course,
Why my name?
From yours truly, Tiebreaker. That's all for this week. Catch us next week, same time, same place, where we go over how the bowl games went. Goodbye, everybody.